What's going on, Table One? We got Kaylin Garcia, also known as
Cookie.
Oh, you tired, man? He's
Oh,
tired.
sorry, man. I didn't even know the camera's on my face.
What did you play? Yeah, what did you play? What did you play today?
Man, we got top 4 at some grindy locals, and a profile.
There you go.
Played a 40 card list that looks pretty standard, at least in my eyes. 3 Safer, 3 Lubellion, 1 Chaos Space. This is my Dragon starters, and then of course the Horus part of it. 3 Mseti, 2 Sart, 2 Field Spell.
So what does that field spell do? If you want to explain to the viewers real quick.
As a Horus monster, puts a card from your hand bottom of the deck. It is always King Sarcophagus while it's in the field zone. And then lastly, when Horus the Black Flame Deity activates a card effect, draw a card. That part's not once per turn. These are my starters in terms of both engines. And then extenders, black and white. Ashton, you was right. I'm going to leave it at that. Serenir, Magnemite, because, get Lubellion. He's Magnemite.
Pretty much any Bystial engine you run, you kind of have to run Magnemite.
That's pretty much it. 3, Vision Resonators, because they're my tuners. And then 2 names. I like 3 names because I like being able to make the rank 8 and then have the extender.
So explain this. Does how do you even pronounce this?
Duamatef.
Duamatef. Does its effect come up at all, or is it just mainly for the body, the level 8 body?
Well, both of them really like all their secondary effects come up, because when you're playing, whether you're going first or second, it's going to be a body, but going second, like your opponent has to interact with you, and they just punish your opponent for interacting with you. So I did draw 4 cards. It was pretty fun.
Sweet.
Engine requirements: regain Gaia. And then the 1 bomb, deity, don't play Levy because I do not want to brick as much. And this does essentially what Levy and Regain did together in the form of this plus the field spell. It just has a protection effect. It's like you really can't interact with these cards. It gets ugly. Nevertheless, 40 cards main deck. It was a consistent, fun thing.
Now, what'd you lose to today?
Oh man, so we're getting close to time because game 1 I misplayed, did not make the right play with one of my extra deck cards, and I had an opportunity to draw, or I had an opportunity to go for game. I had an opportunity to go for game only to lose to Ghost Mourner.
Oh, the worst way.
In time. 12 defensive cards, 3 Forbidden Droplet, 3 Cosmic, 2 Talents, 1 Call By, 3 Imperm. I don't want to play any Talents anymore. These are all reactive cards going can all be your 6th card and be amazing as your 6th card. Going second all the time every time you lose a die roll. Going first, if you draw it, you can just set it or use it if they have hand traps, and it just progresses game state real well. And then the engine just pushes. So because the engine pushes, it just complements being able to push. You just eliminate room for error, room for interaction, and then if they interact with the wrong stuff, you plus off of it, so on and so forth. Back to this, this piece of trash that probably won't be there. But it's essentially if I just don't draw a normal summon and I only have this. In theory, with hand traps, it was good, kinda, because it turned on your Bystials, but you don't really play that many Bystials, so it's probably not gonna be there anymore. This guy, Mandatory, man.
You got Lina as well.
Man. I adopted 2 kids, man. they're great. They're just awesome. So search, light, dark. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Does the Lina come up as much as you want it to?
Oh man, people play voiceless, dog. What are you talking about? Of course, yes. IP and SP,
yep.
Sisters. Hieratic Seals, and then Goddess, because we're always getting rid of Towers monsters and then blanket negating the field. She's just really good. And, I can see why OCG loves her. It's just a really good problem solver if you use her right. We're Dragon Archfiend Scarred and playing that package because it's just recursive, explosive, and just solves a lot of your problems. Baron, Dispotter, Chaos Angel, pretty standard, and then only Buzz King and Zombie Vampire. this guy's really good. Don't underestimate this card.
Yeah, you wanna explain what this does, Busking?
You never summon it going first. If you think I'm summoning it going first, you are sorely mistaken. I am getting rid of whatever threat that you have that can actually like stop me from, winning the game. So with this card, you got to kind of like understand your game states, understand what your opponent can't do to you, and at the end of the day, man, you got to remember these guys are just big. So getting rid of certain cards that progresses their game state will leave them stuck and will always present them to pass to you. So really good for breaking boards too. It just destroys any card. And if it just so happened to be a monster, they burn for it. So like I have a time card that I don't have to side in or anything like that. So that's great. I don't give out my side decks because I only for YCSs, and they're continuously changing. I don't like revealing my playstyles to people. I think that's
No, I get that. So
professional. Anyway,
yeah, I want to appreciate you for coming on the channel, man. Shout out to Team Wunax.
Oh yes, my sponsors. They're amazing.
Newly made channel.
Carnivores. We have a 2CG link if you like want to shop through us. Myriad of other things. I check out my Instagram to see them. They're all links and stuff. But thank you.
Yeah, I'll go link that in the description for you guys. Once again, thank you for watching.